Welcome to the Judith TV show. Form today's hottest celebrity relationship gist, secret romances exposed, shocking breakups shaking the internet, and couples everyone is talking about. Which gist do you believe? And which is just hype? Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the Judith TV show.
Hello, dearies. Welcome to the Judith TV show. I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues, and my name is Judith. You're welcome to my channel. Friends, let's talk about this quickly. This Lizzy and Okoli's show of is it show of envy I should call it or whatever, because I just do not understand why such ladies could act like that. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, May Edochie and Adam Maluk and the Destiny Chiku. I think Adam Maluk is now based in China. So she organized for May and Destiny to influence for a particular car auto company, and then both of them went to China, and then the ceremony was done, the MOU was signed and everything, and then they now signed. I think Adama also got, because it was the three of them that was holding the red what is MOU, and then the three of them took photographs together, videos of the ceremony and all that, and then way back home. Lizzy Gold. Lizzy Gold is also an actress. Lizzy Gold is the one that is now going out with Yul Edochie and all that. And people started trolling her. So she came out to say that Yul had been a good friend, that Yul invested so much in her in the Nollywood industry and everything, that they can't give her him up for anything. That he she will continue to be his friend, so to say. So, and she has been attending a lot of events with you and all that, to the extent that at a point, Justin started reacting and started using a fake account to threaten her and her children and everything, to which she mentioned it to you. And then allegedly, you now decided on Judy Austin and gave her a beating of her life. So the same Lizzy Gold now took the video, or is it the video now of the photograph of, probably she screenshotted the video, the part where the three of them were holding the MOU, and then she now congratulated only Destiny Etiko out of the three of them, and posted it. And then people now started dragging her. What do you mean? You saw three ladies that got an influencing a job, and then all you could do is just to congratulate one person and leaving off the other people and everything. Why? What's that? At the and then according to her, why they drag people really dragged her and everything. According to her, she said Adam Maluk now called her and was now asking her, why she should do a thing like that, that May also got and everything. Before she now came and made a post where she said, oh, that she didn't know that May was involved, and now congratulated her and everything. To me, I know that what Lizzy Go did is intentional. There's no two ways about that. Intentional in the sense that, if she didn't want to, she would have just used a still photograph of Destiny Chico, to do that, or she would just crop up only Destiny and then wish her, congratulate her, But where you put the three of them holding the same agreement, document, and then you singled out one person, it's not as if May is, or her fans are begging for her, for people to congratulate her and everything. But there are things that are so very obvious. You begin to wonder, What did May do to Lizzy Go that she could just react like this? This is a woman that you are now flaunting her husband, but before then they had already divorced. So it's not as if you broke her marriage and everything. So what could be the reason for Lizzy Go, behaving like this towards May? And then, netizens now dug up a post he made one time. I don't know who she was talking to. And she was just telling the person in that post that she doesn't like May Edochie, that she didn't do her anything. The woman didn't do me anything, but I just don't like her. So maybe that is why she did it. But she should have been bold enough to accept the fact that, I congratulated the person I want to congratulate. I don't want to congratulate any other person. But for her now to say, oh, that she didn't know and all that, that shows that it is intentional. Because if it is not intentional, you would have cropped up, only that of the people you don't want, and then put only Destiny Tico, and then congratulated her. But you just did it like that. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Ladies, or my gender, sometimes we just be fighting unnecessary war, creating an unnecessary limit and hostility around us. Where there should have been none. If you had said congratulations to me, it wouldn't have taken anything. Just one line like that, it wouldn't have taken anything. But since she didn't do it and people now started dragging her before she now, Adam Maluk now had to call her before she will now know. But this is somebody that will, despite all, the dragon that Yul has been dragged and everything. She says she's going to keep on to him because he's a good friend. He was there for her when she joined the Nollywood and all that and helped her out and everything. And then here, you know the wife, and then you couldn't just, say, even if you say, my ladies, I see people here, congratulations and everything. Then, as if that is not enough, after like a day or two that Lizzy Go did that, people were talking about that Lizzy Go, boom, Uju Okoli, who is also an actress, now made another post. Used the same picture, the same video, and this time around, she now congratulated only Destiny Tico and Adama, leaving May Edochie alone again. What's the problem here? What kind of is it MV or whatever? What kind of a thing is this? Where three people were standing holding the same document, and then you just did that. Before you know, people started dragging her. She now came out and say, "Oh, no hate here. People that are commenting something, some take a cold drink and rest and find, those kind of things and all that." And then she now say, "Congratulations to May Edochie." Like I said, I don't think May Edochie is even looking for congratulations, or her fans are, looking for more people to congratulate her. I think they're enough to congratulate the woman, but there are certain things that people do, people that you hold in a level of respect. You have a high regard, high level of regards for them. There are certain things they will do. You begin to question, this kind of people. Why would they, bring themselves to this kind of a level? So for Lizzy Go to do that, and why people were still talking about that, boom, Uju Okoli now did the same thing. And I recall, was it last year or so, this same Uju Okoli, people started dragging her that she is having an affair with actor Fred Leonard, and that she was the one that broke their marriage. She's part of the reasons why their marriage broke and everything. Before she now came out and said that no, it's not true, that they're just friends and all that and all that. And then here you are doing this other one again, as if May offended you in any way. I don't know how this woman offended people that are dragging her. This woman just walked away till tomorrow. She has not run you down. Till tomorrow, she has not even said anything against Judy Austin. So I don't know why people are dragging her. Recently, is also land, mansion, you collected land. How can my mansion from you collect Judy? She was the one that built the mansion, and you are supposed to provide accommodation for his family, for his first family, and also provide for his second family. So this one that people are making it look as if the woman just came and snatched the house from him after you built the house. It's not true. She was the one that built it. It's just that the land, it's just like the land that belongs to, sorry, I'm deviating, but I'll come back to what I want to say. It's just like the land that belongs to late Kambili, their son, that is the first son of Yul and May, that the land that Blessing, who is May's elder sister, bought for the boy. But because the boy was too young that time, so May and Yul, as his parents, had to now sign. It's the same land that Yul is now saying that they should divide the land. Divide the land as how? The boy, does he not have siblings, two other boys? So divide this as now. Meanwhile, the land is not your own. So what is big? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so like I was saying, I don't know for ladies that are dragging or that are not, cool with me, like this Uju Okoli. Honestly, her own is even a surprise. Even Lizzy Gold, her own is a surprise to me because Lizzy Gold is a very close friend to you, and then you and me are already divorced. So are you now beefing the woman because they are divorced? Are you now beefing the woman that she did not accept polygamy? But you that is following you about, why did you not ask you to bring Judy Austin along and all that? So I don't understand where this beefing is coming from. Only for Uju Okoli to now join. Uju now even wasn't the matter because she now singled out a Destiny Chico and Adama leaving May again. Haba. I mean, there are certain things you don't do as a matured person, okay? Like I said, one single line of my hardworking ladies, I see you all, congratulations to the three of you, congratulations to you, or even if you don't want to mention names, that would have been more like it rather than doing it this way. However, I have a problem with the way Destiny Tico reacted. I have a problem with that because Destiny Chico is the one that is in China with May. And then Lizzie Gold made this post, excluding her and I think Adama. Then, what is her name? Destiny went and liked the congratulation, the post that was made by Lizzie Gold. Why would Destiny Chico not correct her? Why would Destiny Chico not point it out to her? No, it is the three of us. So it's me and Adama. It's me and Adama, and yes, it's me and Adama and what is her name, May, that got this. So you forgot two of them. It's not only me. Oh. Why would she not point it out to her? Even when Uju Okoli also did the same thing, she did not point it out to her. Lizzie God now said that Adama had to call her, whether it was two of them. So why was the calling now a secret thing? But she had put out what she put, out there, making it so open. Why was Destiny not comfortable enough to correct them in that post? Not like a quarrel, but to subtly remind them that it is not only me, oh, it's just the three of us. I mean, it's the three of us and everything. Why didn't Destiny do that? Because the last time I checked, I think Destiny and May, they flow well. So why would she not point out that, or did she not consider it that that's not a proper way to go about it for those two ladies to have reacted like that? Did she not consider it that is not proper? It was the same way that Anita Joseph started. Anita Joseph that was going everywhere, following May up and down, to the extent that he gave her influencing job for her, what is the hour of glass or something. Only for Anita Joseph would come and she would come and comment in May's post and go and comment in Judy Austin's post. It was netizens that discovered that. And I was like, Madam, stand one place. What do you mean? How can you be liking this person's post and liking this other person's post? What happened? But this person broke this person's hope. This person caused this person pains, and then she lost her son in the progress. So you will now come and then like this person's post and come and like the other person's post. Anita Joseph came and say, "Oh no, people didn't understand." She tried to give one or two excuses like that, but people saw it that at least this is not the way it's supposed to be. At least nobody is saying you should quarrel with anybody, but when you are liking it like that, that means you're telling this person that what you did is right when you know that what she did is wrong. And then I think after that, there was no more of or much of May and Anita together and everything. And here is another one where Destiny, because when I saw it, I was like, Destiny is the person that should have been even in a better position to, like, since Lizzie Gold is our bestie, to, like, politely and friendly point it out to her that no, it's not only me, oh, or even Uju Okoli. She just left it like that, and then this Basbos is just going on like that. May Edochie, to be honest, please, I want you to be very careful. I'm not saying that these people are bad people or that they're going to hurt you. No, that far be it from what I'm saying. But what I'm saying that I want you to be more careful, okay? Maybe this actress, because Anita Joseph is an actress, what is her name? Lizzie Gold is an actress, Uju Code is an actress, Destiny is maybe you should just avoid the actress so that when such an endorsement comes, if they see another person that is involved, maybe they will do your own later if there's a possibility of doing something like that. Because I just don't understand this. It's not as if you're begging to, from my own understanding of the kind of person you are, based on this thing that has happened that has been lingering for how many years now. It's not as if you're begging for them to, like, congratulate you, but it's it spells a lot of hostility, a lot of bad belly, from the two ladies by doing this. Okay, so May, I don't know, maybe you should just be very careful, and then if it is possible, once such a endorsement comes for you, if there's any way you can handle it, privately, only you. maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea to avoid this kind of a thing. To be honest, you can see how people are just dragging them left, right, center, and everything. I don't think it's very fair like that. You can always use something to take excuse. I saw a D3, that's your daughter. She went and made a presentation somewhere. You can always take excuse that you want to, be there for her, support her, and everything. So that after they've done that of this, you can now go to China and do your own. After all, the first endorsement deal you bagged in China, it was only you and Adama that took you there or that got it for you or something. So if this one is going to, be spelling this kind of a thing, to be honest, I'm even more disappointed in Destiny that she did not, point out to her friends, that, subtly and respectfully that, this is not the way to go about it. But, it is what it is. They have put out what they put out there. So it's now for you to know that know the terrain to walk in and the terrain not to walk in. It's as simple as that. Because for anybody to do this and then you're now saying that he didn't know, it's just intentional. Because if she had cropped out only Destiny and then both of them and then wish them that that would be more like people will now be saying, but to put out three people's holding the same document and then so, I don't know, it's not adding up. This excuse is not adding up and all that. However, I like to congratulate you, thank God for you. I pray that God will continue to sustain you. He didn't bring you out to not to take you in. He knows what he's doing with you. Follow him and follow him well, okay? Ensure that you keep your hands clean and allow God to, because he said be still and know that I'm God. Keep your hands clean and then be still, so that in your stillness he will keep on showing you that he's God, because he's such a perfect God, okay? Whatever he ordains, he sustains. He knows how to back people up, and then he's permanently attracted to the rejected. So I want to congratulate you, just like every other person that is congratulating you, and to wish you well, and then also to thank, congratulate Destiny Etiko and Adam Maliuk, and to thank her for always, pulling you along, and then when there's any goodies like that, she remembers you and all that. That's what a good friend is supposed to do. So guys, that's all I have to say in this video. I'm certain that a good number of us must have seen that video. So leave your own thought at the comment section. Let's further the conversation there as usual, okay? You know my style. When you leave your comment there, then we'll further the conversation there, okay? I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so very much, dear friends. Bye for now, lovelies.